Hi, doctor. My name is Liu Yi. I'll introduce and compare Russian English and Pakistani English. There are 3 parts. To begin with Part 1, Russian English. History. The appearance of Russian English has been caused by several social, scientific, and political factors from the 19th to 21st centuries in the process of globalization. There are 5 main periods of immigration. Additionally, the increasing globalization of cultural trade and technology has led to the widespread adoption of English as a global lingua franca, and has influenced Russian speakers to incorporate English words and expressions into their speech. Linguistic features. There are only 7 vowels in Russian English. There is log of vowel lengths and openers contrasts. For example, E and I. So, heat may be pronounced heat. There is no long open middle central unrounded vowel sound. No monophthong diphthong opposition. For example, hard may be pronounced had. Work may be pronounced walk. Phonetic features of consonants. For example, there are no big difference. So, thought may be pronounced thought or thought. Thing may be pronounced thing or thing. Another pair, w and v. For example, wheel may be pronounced veal. So the pairs like clothes may be pronounced clothes. Breeze may be pronounced breeze. Vocabulary, loanwords. Numerous loanwords that reflect aspects of Russian culture are often borrowed into English. For example, dacha, a country house or cottage. Banya, a Russian sauna or steam bathhouse. Borrowing some Russian English words derived from Russian language. For example, momoth, a large terrier beast, parka, a hooded coat. Hybridization, for example, smartphone, bag, breakfast, marketplace. Syntax, the use of multiple negation. For example, I didn't do nothing, instead of saying I didn't do anything. I wasn't never there, instead of saying I've never been there. The use of text. For example, you don't like it, do you? Russian speakers may say, yes, I don't. No, I like it, instead of saying yes or no. The word orders are also different. I today went to the store, instead of saying I went to the store today. Russian English is spoken in some English-Russian communities, such as in Southern Australia and most notably the Russian-speaking community of Brighton Beach in Brooklyn, New York. At least 130 million people speak Russian English. People's attitudes are different. Some people pursue standard British and American English, while some people embrace it as a reflection of modern linguistic trends and the influence of English in globalization, especially younger generation. Part 2, Pakistani English. History. The roots of Pakistani English can be traced back to the 19th century, when the British Empire ruled the Indian subcontinent. During British rule, English was introduced as a language of administration, education, and management. In 1947, upon Pakistan's establishment, English became the official language. In 1973, Urdu and English are the 2 official languages. Today, Pakistani English is recognized as a distinct English language with its vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammatical norms. It's widely used in all fields in Pakistan. Linguistic features. Several vowel sounds spoken by Pakistani English speakers is different. Monophthong U and Wu, for example, foot may be pronounced foot. Another one, is close to e or a, so cat may be pronounced cat or cat. Diphthong a, for example, face, may be pronounced face. Phonetic features of consonants. Rhoticity, ro. Pakistani English is considered a rhotic variety of English. For example, heart. Pakistan speakers will say heart. Another pair, v and w, there are no big difference. So wife, it can be pronounced wife or wife. The voiceless dental friction is absent, so the word thing might be pronounced like ting or thing. Similarly, the voiced dental friction is replaced by th with z, so these might be pronounced these or these. The affricate j is similar to ch, so judge may be pronounced judge. Vocabulary. Loanwords. In Pakistani English, various loanwords are originated from Pakistani native language. For instance, jungle means an area of land overgrown with dense forest and tangled vegetation, bazan and so on. Compounding words. English plus Urdu forms, fruit chart, a mix of various fruits chopped into bite-sized pieces. Urdu plus English forms. Jinnah cap, a type of hat made from the wool or fur of the caracal sheep. Hybridization. Pakistani language lexical components are combined with lexical components of another language. For example, nikah ceremony. Nikah ceremony means Islamic marriage rituals. Syntax. Subject-verb inversion. For example, what this is made from, instead of saying, what is this made from? I ask him where is he, instead of saying, I ask him where he is. Omission of auxiliaries. Do that state, for example, how you got there, instead of saying, how did you get there? Subject-verb agreement. For example, he always goes there, instead of saying he always goes there. The tag question is only, isn't it? For example, you are hungry, isn't it? Instead of saying you are hungry, aren't you? Many Pakistanis are proud of the variants of their English language. Pakistani English is widely used as a tool for communication. Few people even learn and speak Pakistani English as their first language. Of course, some people with the backgrounds in standard English may have concerns about the correctness of Pakistani English, such as grammatical errors and inferior accents. Part 3. Comparison and Conclusion. First, history. English was introduced to Russia through Channel 4 globalization, mentioned by Galloway and Rose. Russian English is in the expanding circle, while English was spread to Pakistan through Channel 3, trade and exploitation of colonies, and English became the main language of colonial trade in the country. The Pakistani English belongs to the outer circle. Second, linguistic features. Russian English often mixes Russian syntax with English vocabularies to create unique sentence structures and lexical choices. Meanwhile, Pakistani English retains English syntax but adopts regional vocabulary and idiomatic expressions, sometimes altering pronunciation and grammatical rules influenced by the local language. Third, present status. Russian English may be seen as a convenient communication tool for bilingual speakers, especially young people. In contrast, Pakistani English may be associated with education, urbanization, and social status. Conclusion. Although Russian English and Pakistani English are different, both of them have enriched the diversity of the word English, facilitated communication, and shaped cultural identity in their respective contexts. Understanding their impact can help promote inclusiveness and foster appreciation of linguistic diversity, and perhaps the widespread use of variants of the English language can help to reduce stereotypes of non-standard English. References. That's all. Thank you.